Well, this is how the redesign of the bodywork is going, and among other things, I have swapped the shock absorbers for harder ones, uh, as as I didn't really want to have the suspension stiffened by rubber bands, but just add stiff shock absorbers, and the result is quite a nice and balanced suspension. And there is also one more thing that I managed to improve. It has now returned to center steering, and it actually works quite well. Even though it has a bit of backlash, it still has much less than the previous versions with worm gear for the steering. Uh, I tested this only indoors, but it seems to perform very good. And I also improved this part here because the universal joint that was here uh, was snapping all the time, so now it is a bit more reliable. And now I will work on this door section, this central section, and designing the attachments. Well, here's the first attachment that I built, and it is a motorized hook lift. Here's a cargo box that is not actually attached, but the whole thing is designed so that it doesn't disconnect while it is in this position. So basically, uh, I stuck the motor in the back of the chassis. I somehow managed to fit it in, and also 1 to 24 gear ratio, and uh, yeah, the thing seems to work pretty great. It's just that you need to help it a little bit by hand, and it has been through some outdoor off-road tests. It can climb, but it cannot really climb that well on low grip surfaces because it's so light. Like even with all 6 wheels driven, the wheels still skid quite a bit when you're driving on sand and loose ground, but on a bit of a wetter ground, it drives really well. Uh, so now, for the next attachment, I'm planning to build, I don't know, maybe a mobile crane or something like that. I wanted to build a fire truck too, but I do not have a Lego water pump, so I cannot build that. So now let's get to designing the other attachment. Okay, so attachment number 2 is finished. I tried to motorize this one too. I think I know how I would have squeezed in the rotation motor, but other than that, I wouldn't have really been able to make the winch and elevation of the arm possible through motors, so I decided to just leave it all manual. And in general, this is what the crane looks like. We have 2 knobs over here. This one controls the elevation of the boom. This one is for the winch, and it has a little ratchet. so that it doesn't unwind itself when lifting a heavy load. And the crane does not have an extension, not really because I didn't know how to fit it, but because it doesn't need one. The boom is already quite long, while also looking proportional, and I think I will just attach the hook like this or something like that. And I really like the way the crane looks on the truck. Also, I added this thing here to fix the hook. I also added one of these on either side to prevent the crane from rotating when it doesn't need to. It adds some friction. And then we have a very simple rear bumper. Also, I will not test this version anytime soon because it's raining right now, and Booze doesn't like rain. But now I'll figure out if I want to build anything else for an attachment, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so attachment number 3 is finished, and I want to build a snowplow at first, but I just couldn't squeeze in the correct mechanism for the tilting and raising of the snowplow. So instead, I made this agricultural thing that I'm not sure how it's called, but it's raised and lowered by this MIDI motor. I don't know if I will build any more attachments for this. 3 seems like enough, but if I get any more ideas, I will make them, of course. Well, I climbed to the top of the Ostrowica mountain, and I filmed the model a little bit down. Obviously didn't film it on there, but a little bit lower, and now I'm at the top. And I have to say, sometimes the model just lacked traction even though 6 wheels were driven, but overall it was really good for scale, and I'm very satisfied with how this turned out. And plus I get to see this view. So yeah, there all of the footage for the function presentation videos of this bare trail truck version and the agricultural version and the crane and the hook lift, they have all been filmed. So yeah, that would be it in terms of this project. Bye.